Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our live agent training. I hope everybody's having a great day so far and having a great week. I just wanted to welcome you. My name's Erin, and I'm going to be showing you a new topic today. We're going to be covering different ways to make your property website stand out and just kind of do some property enhancements and stuff like that to really get your listings to really stand out and just kind of be different from all of the other property websites that are out there. So with that being said, I just wanted to kind of give you a quick recap on some things that we're working on and let you know what we've been up to. So last week we did cover the CMA report, and I just wanted to give you a reminder that that is now available for you. With that CMA report, you're able to create those reports for your listing presentations or before your listing presentations to show the sellers the evaluation of what they should sell their home for, and then it kind of gives them some really good pointers and tips for when they're getting ready to move and stuff like that. So those are available to you now. You will find those under the Property tab, and then under Properties, you'll see the little quotation icon down here for your property. It's going to be listed on every single one of your listings that you have in the system, and that's going to be your CMA report. So you're able to use that and have that available at all times. A couple other things that we are working on. We are creating some new YouTube slideshows that will be able to, or intro pages that will be available to your YouTube videos. So just make sure that you're creating those YouTube videos and you're getting those going, because that is another way to get more exposure for your listings. You really want to make sure more exposure is obviously the best. So you want to make sure that you're having those YouTube videos out there, because it gets more views and more exposure for each one of your listings. So definitely be sure you're doing that. A couple other things. You should be getting our AM announcement. It should be saying AM announcement. And it is a week, or I think it's every 2 weeks that we send it out, but it does give you an idea of what's new, what we have coming out, what we're working on. So the last one that you should have received was the CMA email. If you are not receiving those emails for any reason, just make sure that you have no reply at agentmarketing.com on your safe list through your email, because we will be sending out some what's new emails letting you know the new features that are available to you. So again, that email is no reply at agentmarketing.com. So just be sure to add that in your safe list via your email. And so that's kind of some things that we're working on. We're just going to continue to make things a little more automated for you and just improve some of the features that we already have, and continue working on along the way to get all of that done. So if you have any questions about the CMA report or any features that are coming out or that we're working on, feel free to let me know. I would love to answer any questions you may have. Now let's go ahead and get started with our topic today. So we're going to cover how to make your property website stand out and the best thing that you can do. And just to give you a little an idea of kind of what we have going moving forward for agent trainings, under this little book icon here and under strategies, you will see down at the bottom it says top feature posts. So we're going off of some of these here to give you a good idea of some of our top features that we have available in the system for you to be able to use. So make sure that you're using these top feature posts as a way to learn more about some of the features that we have, and use it as a way to learn more about that specific feature. So maybe you're really looking into buyer leads and property texting, so you want to know how you can do that. Then this little video here is going to be really informative, and then we'll cover that later down the road for agent training. So just wanted to give you an idea. That's kind of where we're going for agent training. So today we're going to focus on making your property stand out. So under your property tab, when you get to your list of properties, you'll see that you have a little U-shaped magnet icon, and it's got a little percentage underneath that. Now this is going to be your percent meter. It's a strength to attract visitors to your website. Different suggestions and different things that you can do to enhance your property website to make consumers stay longer and to make them kind of say, oh, that's cool, I didn't realize that was on here, and go to that specific page. So we're going to just kind of go through this list, and I'm just going to explain some of the great things that you're able to do for your listings to make them stand out and really just have the best property websites out there. So you do have an option, and you want to be able to make sure that you're adding in your photos for your property website. Now, it is a very, very, very important to make sure you have those HD photos. Now, if you have two property websites available and you have one that is low resolution photos, they're really small, they're blurry, they're pixelated, and then you have another property website that has those beautiful HD photos and you feel like you're in the home when you're looking at the property website, you're most likely going to have consumers look at that beautiful HD website versus those low quality, not so great images, correct? I know me personally, I don't like looking at homes that don't have good images because then you can't really get a good feel for the home and it's just like, all right, no, on to the next. So make sure you're taking really good photos of your homes that you're selling so that way that when the consumer goes to your website, they see those beautiful HD photos and they see that they're just stand out and they can walk through the home as they're looking at the photo gallery. It really helps tell the story of the home and really makes your website stand out that much more. You can add in documents to your property website. So you can add in any disclosure, any reports that you need to, HOA documents. All of those can be added in on the property website. Even better, with those documents, you do have an option to password protect those documents. So if at any time you do not want specific consumers looking at these documents and you only want it for certain people, you can password protect those documents so they can only get to that document by having a password to get to there. And then once they type it in, they'll be able to view that disclosure or the HOA documents, any of that that you want to. So it's a way for you to still have those documents available, but you're keeping them private for only the people you want to see those documents. A panoramic tour. Now this is great because on every phone that comes out these days, it has the panoramic tour or the panoramic option when taking a photo. I personally love taking panoramic photos because it captures such an amazing view or an amazing feeling when you get that full long photo in from your camera. So sorry, I was trying to blink there. So it gives you that full view, that full moment that you're in there, and it really just captures the view or it captures the experience, or maybe it has a beautiful front yard and you want to make sure that you capture that beautiful front yard. Take a panoramic photo and upload it into the system because then it shows up on your property website. The more photos you have, the better your property website is going to stand out. But not only having those panoramic photos, it can really tell a story about the view, or maybe it's got a beautiful backyard with a mountain view and snow and it's just absolutely pretty. Take a panoramic photo of that and add it onto the property website. It's just another way to showcase the listing and give them that experience while they're viewing the home or the property website. You have an option to upload videos or flash, so you can upload any of those at any time. You can add in music to your virtual tour and your property website. So this is a really good thing to do because you're able to add in music. You can have it just be on the virtual tour. You can have it just be on the property website. It's up to you, but you can add in music if you choose. You can add in a banner. So this gives you an option to put a cool little banner on the front page. You can say just listed or maybe just sold, and you're showcasing your sold listings. You could say open house, you could say beautiful view, whatever you want. You do have an option to put a banner on there. And then we do have like a little woman holding keys and then a man holding keys. So you can also put those on there too if you want to. The geocoded address, we do that automatically for you, so you don't have to worry about that, but you can always go back in and change anything if needed. Spokesperson and Voiceover. So this is a little person that's over here in the corner when you view the property website, and they say, thank you for stopping by. I know you're going to like what you see, or whatever each one of them says. But then also there's a little open house guy that pops out too. So that's going to be the spokesperson. You can also do your own voiceovers if you want to as well. So that gives you an option to type in text and it does a voiceover. You can even upload your own too if you want. So those are both options for you that you have available to be able to use for your property website. Posting a Craigslist ad. Now, when you're posting a Craigslist, this is a great option to advertise your listings. I know a lot of people view Craigslist to find homes available. So Craigslist is one thing that you can do to advertise your listing. Having Craigslist available, you can post just the text code, just your phone number, just the URL, or you can even do all three options and have the text code, your phone number, and the URL for the property website available on that Craigslist post. So it is just a couple clicks, and you can copy and paste some information over to post to Craigslist, but that is another good avenue to help promote your listing if you're interested. Homeowner login, this is just to help keep the sellers involved if they want to. They have an option to log in. They can only change a couple of things, and I do apologize off at the top of my head. I'm not sure what they can view and see. I can get that information for you if you're interested. But they do have an option to log in and kind of just see the back office a little bit. So not too much information that they're able to see, but just a little bit. So I do believe it gives them the history report and something else. So I can get some more information for you on that. Property features. So you can do 21 places that give you some special features about the property. So you could put that there's granite countertops, hardwood floors, 5-car garage, a pool, spa, walk-in closet. All of those features are great little bullet points that you can have available on the property website. So we'll go back and do a couple of these, but I just wanted to show you that that is available. You can add in your open house dates. So I know adding in open houses, sometimes we forget to do that, but it does display on the property websites. And then you can post a Craigslist, and you can do all of the different posting tools for the open house. So it does create a little open house website that you can use to post on Facebook, or you can use to post on Craigslist, or put on LinkedIn, wherever you want to post it. But it is a really cool little website that you do have available to showcase your open houses. The website domain selected, that's usually the street address.agentmarketing.com. You can also choose from one of our 26 different theme domains too. So you do have an option to customize that URL a little bit to make it more your own. Realtor.com. Now, did you know that you could post your virtual tour to Realtor.com? And did you know it's free? Once you have the property added into Realtor.com and Agent Marketing, we'll go ahead and match up the addresses, and then we'll go ahead and post a virtual tour to your Realtor.com account for that specific listing. So now you're able to view your virtual tour when consumers go to Realtor.com and see your home. Then they are able to view that virtual tour. So it's another good way to get that listing out there that much more. Those virtual tours, that's one of our top features that we have. So having those created automatically for you, it's really huge, and it's another way to get more property exposure. Google Analytics, now we do generate a hits report for you, but you do have an option to have a more detailed and in-depth statistic report for your listing. I mean, this is pretty particular with what they give you the details about. Our hits report is really good if you're just looking for the basic hits. If you're looking for a very detailed report, Google Analytics is such a great tool. But just keep in mind, we do offer a hits report for your property websites, but you do have the option for analytics too. And last but not least, there's the 3 options to purchase a domain name, water bottle labels, and a sign writer. Now, I cannot express enough how important having sign writers are in front of the home. The reason why is because you get leads right away from those sign writers when consumers text about the property. They can be standing in front of your home and looking at the home, and you have flyers in there. How are you going to know that they were there and capture their information? With the sign writer, they can text about the property, get the information directly on their phone, and you get notified right away that they're at your home, or that you're at their listing, and they want more information. So then you can say, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Consumer, I noticed you texted about 123 Main Street. I'd love to set up a showing or come by and show you the home if you're available. So it's a really good, simple way for you to follow up with them right away and catch them while they're in front of the home. Also, then they don't have to take home flyers. You don't have to worry about the flyers being gone. They can just do that texting information instantly, and it's so simple. And then they have it saved on their phone so they can always go back and review it at any time. So I don't know about you, but I know just seeing everybody walking around, going to stores, everybody has their phone with them all the time. So it's one of those things that they're always going to have that property information on their phone at all times and can always view the mobile website and all of that. So that's why the sign readers are so very important in being able to have that information available. So with these things here, you'll see a lot of them are checked off in green already, and then some are in red. So now the ones in green have already been done. The ones in red are different things that we can do to enhance our website still. So you'll see here that I'm at 52.63%. So let's go ahead and keep enhancing this website. So let's do no property features. So that when we hit go, it will take us directly to that section where we can go ahead and add in our property features. So when I click on description and features, I can say walk-in closet, pool, 3-car garage, spa, hardwood floors, AC, newly remodeled. So these are all different enhancements and things that you can type in to show. Maybe it's a rental, so you could do pet friendly. You could do gardener included. So you can do all of these different features, and I think I spelled that wrong, but we'll move on. So then when you view the property website, you'll see that you have all of these different features available for your featured list. So, and then we have the little guy pop out for the open house. We have our banner here, squeeze pages. So these are all different things that you can do to enhance the property website. So these are all great tips and tricks. And now I went from 52, I think I was at, to 58%. So for every one of these here that you add in, it does give you a 5.6 or 5.26 boost in your percentage. So you really want to make sure that you're doing these, because this will help your property website stand out that much more. So all of these are going to be great things that you can have done and really make your property website stand out that much more. You do have an option to change them too. If you ever want to go back and you're like, oh yeah, I want to change the banner. I don't want this little key tag on here anymore. So you can actually delete them. You can go back and change them at any time. So we'll hit save, and then we'll go back to list. So I don't want the banners, but I've already went through and done that. And then another example too is maybe you just want to come in and create a website for your open house. But then you come here and you're like, oh yeah, I should probably add in some music. Or, oh yeah, let's post our ad on Craigslist so now we can showcase our open house. All of these are just a great little reminder and a constant reminder of the features that you should be doing to enhance your website. So this is kind of the importance, because the more things that you add on, the music, the banners, posting to Craigslist, adding in your open house dates, not only is that more exposure for your property website, but that's more leads coming in. That's more people going to your open house, and hopefully that means that that house will sell instantly because you're having so much exposure and views and all of that to your home, so, or your listings. So it's really important to try and have that available and make sure you're doing those all the time. So what I can do now, I'm going to open it up for questions now. Are there any questions? Anything I can help with? One of the questions was, are these webinars being recorded so we can see previous ones? Yes, I do have last week's, and then I'm recording this one as well, so you'll be able to view those. I can send it over to you. For the CMA, so there was a question finding out that oldest sold properties are coming off market, so no thumbnail pics are available. Give us a call. The CMA report is still in beta testing, so that means we're still trying to just make sure everything is still available and still working. So just give us a call if you see something that's not completely working right. We'd love to take a look. Again, it is still in beta mode, so we're still trying to just get any kinks out that we're trying not to, or that we don't want showing up. So feel free to call support about the CMA question, and we'll go ahead and get that taken care of for you. Is this free for this option, Sharon? I'm not sure I understand your question. How many photos can you put into the site? You can put as many as you want to. Will you be covering more personal website setups today? No, that will be a different day. Each Wednesday we'll focus on one topic and kind of go from there. Thanks, Morgan, for your suggestion. That's why we have the strategy section over here. You are always able to go review the top feature posts. So today's post, make your property stand out. This is our topic that we focused on. So this is kind of why we're going through all of these here. So you can always revert to what we talked about today in What's Up Wednesday. YouTube question, getting a message that it must be less than 10 megabytes. How do I do that? That would have to be something for support. I'm not 100% sure. It could just mean that the video is way too long or the sizing of the video. You may have to go through YouTube to do that. Feel free to call support, though, and they're able to take you through all of that. Let's see. Yes, the percent meter. So the question was, is this free for this option? The percent meter is included with all of the property websites. If you already have a website, can you point it to this website to it? So if you have purchased a domain, say from like GoDaddy or an outside website, yes, you always have an option to point that to your website. We do have step-by-step instructions under the Personal tab and then under Domain Management. So you'll see Personal, Domain Management, and then if you follow this little tour sign, it will give you step-by-step instructions on how to point your domain to your property websites or even your personal websites. And you can add as many photos as you want to for your listings. Sorry, I'm just reading through the questions here. Will you be recovering how to search the MLS page connected to my MLS? That may be a topic in the future. I don't know exactly when that one will be available. If you have questions about getting your MLS set up on your personal website, feel free to give us a call and we can help you get going with that right away. Our customer service hotline number is here at the top of our website. You can call us at any time, and you can also chat with us too. So feel free to chat with us or call us with any questions. I will definitely see if that's a possibility to get that in the schedule for our agent training shortly. But in the meantime, if you have questions about getting that set up, please give us a call so we can help you get that going right away. Are there any other questions? Anything else that I missed or that you have questions about for today's topic? I added a home inspector and a termite inspector, and they are not on my dashboard. Are you adding them under vendors? If you are adding those, they have to be under your vendors, and the vendors do show up on your Broadcast My Move websites as well as on your personal website if you have that vendor tab set up. They will not show up under your partners unless they have an account with us, and they can show up here. So, but they do have to be set up under the vendors, or they have to have an account and be on the partners here. So if you want that to be available, put them under the vendors because they do show up on your Broadcast My Move, and you do have an option for vendors as an add-on page too for your personal website that you can do. If you need help getting them set up for your Broadcast My Move or on your personal website, feel free to let us know. Any other questions? Anything else I can help with? Any other feedback? Anything? No, they will not show up under the partners unless they have an account with us. So the only time that they'll show up here is if they are partnering up with you in the system, or you can put them under the vendors. So once they have an account, they can partner up with you, but other than that, they'll only show up under the vendors section. Anything else? All right, well, it looks like that's it for questions. So I really appreciate each one of you showing up today. And next week, we'll cover some more great information, and I'll keep you in the loop and up to date on what's new and what we're working on. So again, thank you so much for attending. I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks so much, and have a great day.